as the course we have followed to get here. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for my 5 minutes of fame, and I now invite Congresswoman Meng, whom I congratulate on your re-election to a second term. Ms. Congressman Meng represents the 6th District of New York, encompassing the New York borough of Queens, including West Central and Northeast Queens. And Grace Meng is the first Asian American member of Congress from New York. And she's the only representative of Asian descent on the entire East Coast. She's also the first female member of Congress from Queens since former vice presidential nominee Geraldine Ferraro. She's married to a Korean American, and she's teaching her kids both Chinese and Korean. Grace is a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and its subcommittee on the Middle East and North Africa. She also serves on the House Small Business Committee, where she sits on 2 subcommittees, Contracting and Workforce, of which she is the ranking member, has been anyway until the recent election, and Agriculture, Energy, and Trade. Grace Meng began her professional career as a public interest lawyer, and before she was elected to Congress, she was a member of the New York State Assembly. Representative Meng, may I invite you to offer us your thoughts?
Thank you so much, Ambassador Freeman. I was actually pretty proud of my children learning 2 languages until I heard about your bio, but we will continue on. Ambassador Cui, Ambassador Roy, my colleague, Congressman Brad Sherman, it is an honor to join all of you tonight to celebrate the 19th anniversary of the U.S.-China Policy Foundation. Under the great leadership of Dr. Chi Wang, the Honorable James Sasser, and of course, Dr. Ernestine Wang, the U.S.-China Policy Foundation has promoted the development of the U.S.-China relationship. Through your important education efforts, policymakers from both the United States and from China have had the opportunity to meet with their counterparts and been able to engage in important and meaningful dialogue. I especially want to congratulate Senator Dodd and Ambassador Freeman for your amazing achievements and your inspiration for all of us. Tonight's event is even more important this year as we celebrate the 35th anniversary of U.S.-China diplomatic relations. We've come a long way in developing this relationship, and in fact, we've had significant achievements in just the last few months. The recent deal on climate change agreement is a very clear example of what can be achieved when our 2 countries work together. This agreement, which includes specific climate targets, is a significant step forward, not just for the U.S. and for China, but for the entire global community as we combat climate change. In addition, just a few weeks ago, the administration agreed to extend Chinese visas. Student and exchange visas will now be extended for up to 5 years, and business and tourist visas will be extended for up to 10 years. These visas will also allow multiple visits, eliminating the need for multiple visas over a very short period of time. I was proud to work on this issue a few months ago with Congresswoman Dina Titus from Nevada, and I think the shift by the Obama administration occurred in recognition of both the increasing tourism and purchasing power of China, and also the very important people-to-people relationship. The people-to-people relationship is one of the biggest motivating factors in sustaining a strong bilateral relationship. There are currently 4 million Chinese Americans in the United States today. Though Chinese Americans have been a vital part of the labor force in the United States since the mid-1800s, when they immigrated to work on the Transcontinental Railroad. Chinese Americans make up nearly a third of Asian-owned businesses in the United States. I was also proud to recently introduce a proposal for the U.S. Postal Service to create a United States postal stamp to pay tribute for the Chinese labor workers that helped build our country. On a personal note, I'm very glad and thankful for the opportunity to be here once again and to meet with all of you. I am the daughter of Chinese immigrants who came to the United States in the early 70s, and just really proud of the work that the foundation is doing. Thank you so much.